Good financial choices when buying a home. We've mentioned a few times that one of the biggest drivers or influences to create a positive financial impact on your own wealth is real estate. In this section, we're going to look at some of the key financial choices you can make when it comes to buying a home. But before we get into that, let's remind ourselves why real estate and the purchasing of assets, such as houses, are so important when it comes to improving your own finances. Let's use this knowledge to achieve financial literacy. As with any investment, there are risks, and house prices can go down as well as up. You'll also be taking on the expense of ongoing maintenance costs. However, for many people, the benefits of homeownership outweigh the risks. This is the key point when it comes to real estate, that in most cases, if you make a sound investment in property, you are likely to improve your general wealth. The main reasons for this include the following points. Building equity occurs when you make mortgage payments. A portion of that payment goes towards paying down the principal on the loan, and another portion goes towards paying the interest. That means you are building equity in the home over time. And coupled with the potential rise in the value of the home, that increases your equity. So buying at a good price and paying off the mortgage to build equity can be a valuable asset that you can tap into later on if you need to. Secondly, there is the potential for appreciation when it comes to home ownership. Historically, real estate has tended to appreciate over time. And while there are no guarantees that owning a home will be a good long-term investment, if you buy a home in a desirable area and take good care of it, you may be able to sell it for more than you paid for it. So think before you buy your home and do your research on the area as well as on the house itself. Another great tip for improving your financial outlook when buying a home is to think about the tax implications for you and any potential tax benefits. Homeowners may be able to take advantage of tax benefits, such as mortgage interest deductions and property tax deductions. Each of these have slightly different impacts on your own personal finances. But if you are eligible for them, they can save you money over the long term and reduce your overall tax burden. Finally, owning a home is a little like a forced savings account because you're tied into making payments no matter what, and it's usually over a long term too. So unless you want to be repossessed, which nobody does, you need to make those monthly payments and build the equity in your home. It is a way to force yourself to save money each month. Instead of paying rent to a landlord, you are building equity in your home. So ultimately, it's all good. If you're ready to buy your first home or are thinking about upping the ante when it comes to real estate, remember that it is a significant financial decision, and it's important to approach it carefully to ensure that you make the best decision in relation to your own financial situation. Before we sign off, here are some top tips for buying a home. Fix your mortgage for the long haul if it works for you. Owning a home can provide stability and predictability in your housing costs. With a fixed-rate mortgage, your monthly payments will stay the same for the life of the loan, assuming you don't refinance or change your mortgage in some way. This fixed option can help you to budget and plan for the future. If you're not in the market, start saving for a down payment. We've spoken about how real estate and property are a strong choice to provide a steady financial backbone for you. So start saving if you're not already. The larger your down payment, the lower your monthly mortgage payment will be. We know it can be a significant financial challenge to save, but in the long run it's worth it. And remember, it's important to avoid taking on too much debt when purchasing a home. Aim to save at least 20% of the home's purchase price for the down payment. Get pre-approved for a mortgage and tally up all your costs. Getting pre-approved for a mortgage can help you determine how much you can afford to spend on a home. And then using that figure, you can also calculate your other costs of owning the home, such as insurance, services, and anything else. This will give you a more complete and better idea of what your monthly mortgage and overall payments will be. This information can help you avoid falling in love with a home that's out of your budget or too large to heat. Home ownership is an important part of becoming financially independent, and knowing the ins and outs of how you can make good financial choices when buying a home is important when it comes to becoming financially literate. It's a huge financial undertaking, and probably one of the biggest purchases you'll ever make. But doing it in an informed and correct way can help make you more financially secure for life.